Aloha everyone, and welcome to the Source Yoga and Wellness Online. Today, as part of our 14 Days of Peace, we'll be focusing on IT bands. This iliotibial band runs on the outside of your leg, from the outside of your knee through the outside of your hip. I love that Hatha yogis often say that tension in your body is nothing more than stagnant energy. So as you find these stuck parts of your body, perhaps this little bit of stagnant energy, know your breath is the key to releasing that energy. Your breath is your pranayama, or the expansion of that energy. So as you move your breath to those parts of your body, send it through to create fluidity. Think more of like a river than a dam. As you open up that dam, as you create that river, that energy is welcome to flow freely through your legs, through your IT bands, all the way down to your toes, all the way up to your chest, and just create more opening in your body as a whole. So when you're ready, come to the back of your mats in extended child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your knees out wide. Sink your hips towards your heels. Reach your arms forward. And just take a moment to ground. So often we come to our practice with a million different thoughts. Our mind racing in a million different directions. Yet this pose, this practice, this moment is an opportunity to drop in. To let go of whatever it took to get to your mat. To let go of whatever is happening after this practice. And to even let go of what's happening around this practice. Dropping in is going within. Going within to who you are as you are right here in this moment. Take a full breath in to drop in. And a full breath out. Spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, tabletop, rise up. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Tuck your toes behind you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Press your chest towards your thighs. Begin to walk out your dog. Bend into one knee at a time. Lengthen your opposite leg. Now as you do, as you walk out your dog, press your opposite heel towards the earth to stretch out your calf and hamstring muscle. Take a few more breaths here. All the while, drive your chest towards the back of your mat, towards your thighs. Press actively into your finger pads. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward between your thumbs. Exhale, ragdoll. Step your feet behind your wrists at hips width distance. Find your blocks. With your blocks, inhale, halfway lift. Bend into your knees and create length in your spine. Draw your gaze in front of your fingertips and press your tailbone towards the back of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right. As you do, bend deep into your left knee. As you bend into your left knee, fold your chest over your right outer thigh. Option, bring your blocks with you. Or option, just reach your hands towards the earth on the outside of your right foot. Keep your feet planted. Keep your neck relaxed. Keep your breath flowing to and through these stagnant parts of your body. Take 2 breaths here. Mindfully inhale, halfway lift through center. Option, bring your blocks back with you. Exhale, walk your blocks and hands over to the left. Bend deep into your right knee. Drop your chest over your left outer thigh. And breathe into the outside of your right leg. As you breathe here, notice this region from your right outer hip through your right outer knee. And breathe into it. Take a full inhale. And a deep exhale. Come back through center, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, toe your feet all the way to touch. Tuck your chin to your collarbones and as mindfully as you can, inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Feel bone stack on top of bone, stack on top of bone until your entire spine stacks on top of itself. When this is the case, inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, Samastitihi, bring your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes and continue to drop in. Honor this space that you have carved out for yourself here today. Honor this breath as it flows through your body. Honor your body as an entire unit. Removing any stagnant parts, any stuck parts of your physical body. And creating this flow of energy, this river-like energy rushing through your entire physical form. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Option, keep your eyes closed. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Lift your hands high and above your head. Pause on your exhale, soften your shoulders and squeeze them together. Press into your feet actively. Inhale, find length. Exhale, back bend. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart up to the sky. Draw your sternum, your chest bone towards the ceiling or the clouds. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your hands high. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Drape your chest all the way over your thighs. Relax your neck here. Breathe. Press actively into your big toes. So often as we work through life, we move from moment to moment, never pausing and just simply experiencing. In this moment, drop in. Let go of the need to go anywhere else. Let go of the need to even wonder where you are going next. And just simply be here. Take one more breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, create length in your spine. Draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back. Spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, shift forward onto your tiptoes. Exhale, low plank. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Hold them into your side body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the tops of your feet. Pause on your exhale. Engage your legs to lift your knees up. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high. Press your heart to your thigh. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot forward. Grab your blocks. With your blocks in hand, drop onto your back left knee. Inhale, equestrian pose, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Lift your heart up. Pause on your exhale. Press your hips forward and then press your left hip down. The more that you press your left hip down, lift the top of your head up to create this stretch. These lines of opposition, this press down and lift up. And notice as you create those lines of opposition, what floods, what flows through your body is space. Space in your left hip flexor. Space in your chest. Space in your spine. And as you find the space in your body, you're invited to find that same space in your mind. To take the past and future and move them to the side to be here in this space of the present. Inhale to open your heart. Exhale, half split, straighten out your right leg. Option, keep your hands in your blocks. Dorsiflex your right toes towards the sky. Option, drop your hands to the earth. Wherever you are, search for length in your spine over a fold in your chest. Energetically press your right heel down and drag your right heel towards the back of your mat without moving it in physical space. Now with that engagement of your right leg, bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, open arm, twist, revolve, half splits, lift your right hand high. Pause on your exhale. Notice this IT band, the outside of your right leg. Drive your right heel down. Open your chest up. Drag your right heel back as you press the crown of your head forward. Create those lines of opposition. Inhale across your chest. Exhale, low lunge, crawl your hands forward. Option, find your blocks. Inhale, modified airplane, launch forward into your right leg. Exhale, cross leg forward, fold, bend into your right knee. Cross your left foot behind your right, and then bring the outer edges of your feet to touch, those sides that hold your pinky toes. Option to stay here. Relax your neck and fold through center. Or if you like more sensation on the outside of your left leg, your left IT band, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Generously sway your hips to the left. As you sway your hips to the left, fold your chest to the outside of your right thigh and breathe. Honor where your body is. Honor what your body feels. And know that whatever you are, wherever you are, is exactly where you're meant to be. There's no need to struggle in it. There's simply the need to embrace it, to work with it, and understand it a little bit more fully. Press into your right foot. Inhale, modified airplane. Lift your left heel long behind you, create length in your spine. Exhale, forward fold both of your feet to greet. Let's flow through our standing sun A. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, lift your hands high. Exhale, back bend, Anuvitasana. Inhale, mountain, rise up, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, hinge all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your left heel high, Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Drop onto your back right knee and find your block. Inhale, equestrian pose, Ashwa Sanchalanasana, and breathe. Squeeze your right glute. Press your right hip forward. Create space across your collarbones as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift the top of your head towards the sky and honor that space. Take 2 more breaths here. One more. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, half split, straighten out your front left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Lengthen your torso. From your tailbone to the back of your neck, inhale for space. Exhale, embrace depth. Whether that be physical depth, energetic, emotional, or spiritual, go deeper into what is here and now. That doesn't always mean that you have to take your body deeper to go deeper. Understand what you need out of this practice and gravitate towards that need. For when you do, this practice becomes something that is deeply personal, that is only done by you in your own way. For this journey of yoga is a journey to self. And in knowing that, it can only be done when you are true to your own practice, true to your own body, true to where you are as you are. Press into your right hand. Hold your legs, inhale, revolve, half splits, Parvarita Ardha Hanumanasana. Pause in your exhale. Create those lines of energy. Pull your left heel back. Press the top of your head forward. Send your right hand down. Lift your left hand up. Take a full inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your blocks with you. Inhale, modified airplane, Ujjita Dekasana, lunge into your left leg. Exhale, cross leg forward fold. Bring your right foot behind your left. Bend into your left front knee and drape your chest over your left thigh. Now relax your neck and feel here. Feel your right IT band. And perhaps this is enough on the outside of your right leg. If you'd like to go deeper, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your torso. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Generously press your hips to the right. Fold your chest to the outside of your left thigh, as if your forehead is to connect to the outside of your left kneecap. Breathe. Embrace. And send your breath to and through those stagnant parts of your physical body. Press into your left foot. Inhale, modified airplane, come back through center, lift your right leg high. Exhale, forward fold both your feet to greet. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, rise up, flowing through. Exhale, baby back bend, Anuvitasana. Inhale, mountain, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your right leg high, heel to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Flowing through, adding on rather. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Lift your left arm up and over. Pause on your exhale. Stack your right knee, your front knee over your front ankle. Take a breath and lift your chest up. Exhale, extended side angle, reach your right arm forward. Lift your left arm high. Now press into the outer edge of your back left foot. Hold your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift your right bicep to your right ear. Pause and exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now we'll move into this side body flow to open up your frontal plane. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward. 3 times from here. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward. Inhale, reach, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time. Inhale, reverse warrior. This time, exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands all the way down, press into your palms. Inhale, 3-leg down dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Draw your right knee to the outside of your right wrist. Drop onto your left back knee. Square your left hip forward. Option to slide a block underneath your right hip for support in that region. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, option, surrender your chest down. Option, bring your forearms to the earth or your block. Relax your neck and take a few moments, take a few breaths to simply embrace this posture. Embrace this moment as it is, without the need to make it anything else. If your mind has begun to wander, have compassion. For it's the very nature of our mind to want to wander. Yet as you focus back on your breath, you're given the ability, the gift to bring your mind back into this moment. To be here and now. If you like a mantra with your breath, every inhale say, I am breathing in. Every exhale, I am breathing out. Even if this is just a mental repetition, inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am breathing out. Inhale, rise up to your palms. Shift your weight onto your right hip. Exhale, swing your left leg long in front of you towards the top of your mat. Bend your right knee and lift your right foot up and over your left outer thigh. Place your right hand behind your back. Inhale, lift your left hand high. Exhale, seated spinal twist. Link your left elbow over your right outer thigh. Twist your chest open to the long edge of your mat. And actively press your right sitting bone down to stretch your right outer hip, your piriformis muscle. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Keep your right hand back here. Inhale, gaze forward, twist your chest forward. Exhale, slide your left hand down your right shin and grab your right foot. As you grab your right foot, pull your right foot to the outside of your left hip. As you pull your right foot to the outside of your left hip, create your half cow face pose. With your half cow face pose, inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, surrender forward. Relax your neck. Breathe here. If your right ankle does not feel good on the outside of your left hip, feel free to create less of a bend in your right knee. But as long as your right leg pins down your left leg, you should feel this in the outside of your left thigh, your IT band region. From your hip through your outer knee, take a full inhale, flood that IT band with space. Exhale to find release. 2 more breaths just like that. mindfully. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, send your right leg long, cross your ankles and move into a tabletop. Plant your hands down, either roll over your knees or come off to the side. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. We got one more side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward, press into your left foot. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back right foot down, open your chest up to face the long edge of your mat. Pause on your exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Set your gaze long in front of your left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, Utthita Parshva Konasana. Reach your left arm forward. Lift your right arm high. Continue, hold your left knee strong over your left ankle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left bicep to your left ear. Pause on your exhale. Soften your shoulders enough to open up your left side body. Continue, activate through your outer edge of your foot. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, lengthen forward. We got 3 times flowing from here. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, lengthen forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. One more, inhale, reverse warrior, and from here this time, exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands down. Inhale, 3-leg down dog, lift your left heel high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Draw your left knee to the outside of your left wrist. Square your left shin as much as you like towards the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, option to lean forward. Whether you physically surrender or not, energetically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually let go of anything you've been holding on to that keeps you back from being here. Our mind likes to wander, and more often than sometimes we carry around more thoughts than we need to. More things for our mind to wander towards, such as thoughts of the past. I could have done this better. I should have done that. Perhaps we carry inhibitions for the future. I don't know where I'll be next week. I hope I'm doing things right so that in 30 years, I'll be where I want to be. Yet all of these thoughts keep us away from this space called the present. The more we think about the past, the more we take our mind to the future. We are robbing ourselves of the opportunity to be here and now. And this moment, this present, it's entirely perfect. It has to be. It's all there really is. So in knowing that this moment, this present lacks nothing, you are simply invited to just be here. An active participant. Take 2 more breaths, being an active participant of what is going on here and now. Mindfully, inhale, rise up to your palms. Exhale, shift your weight onto your left hip, swing your right leg long in front of you. Bend your left knee and cross your left ankle over your right outer thigh. Bring your left hand behind your back. Inhale, lift your right hand high. Exhale, seated spinal twist, link your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Press your left sitting bone into the earth to stretch your left piriformis muscle. Inhale for space. Exhale for depth. One more breath, just like that. Keep your left hand grounded. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, slide your right hand down and grab the outside of your left foot. Bring your left ankle to the outside of your right hip. Inhale, lift your hands high. Exhale, hinge forward. Relax your neck. Breathe here. Create space in the outside of your right leg by directing your breath to that region. slowly. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, send your left leg long, bend your knees. Inhale, lift your hands high. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, hinge forward and lengthen your spine before straightening your legs. As you lengthen your spine from your tailbone through the back of your neck, inhale, create space between your vertebrae. Exhale, deepen. Come closer to who you are in this moment as you are. This posture is nothing more than an invitation. This word asana means to sit. And this asana, Paschimottanasana, is the invitation to sit with who you are in this moment. It seems all too often we're running off with who we've been in the past or dreaming of who we think we could be in the future. Yet this asana, this invitation to be here in this moment, is a powerful invitation. It's an opportunity to simply be, to exist, not separate from everything that's going on, but amongst it. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest and find eagle legs on the right. Bring your right leg up and over your left. Inhale, tee out your arms. Exhale, drop your knees over to the left. Drop your gaze over to the right. Drop these thoughts that keep your mind bouncing right where they are. And breathe into this opportunity to simply be. Inhale, draw your knees back to center. Exhale, unwind your legs, place your left leg up and over your right. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees over to the right, drop your gaze over to the left for an eagle leg supine twist. Breathe here. Mindfully. Inhale, draw your knees back to center. Exhale, wrap your arms around your shins. Draw your forehead up to your knees. Take a breath in. Give yourself a tight, loving squeeze. Exhale, Shavasana, let it go. Release your arms. Release your legs. But most importantly, release anything you've been carrying that holds you back from being here. Now, at this moment, this present is sacred. We can only be present if we first let go of what keeps us from being here. The truth is, we spend more of our time out of the present than we do in it. Happens on things like driving to work. When we're thinking about when we'll get there, will we be there on time? Well, truth is, when we're thinking in this way, we are not here. What do I need to cook for dinner? And yes, these things are important, these thoughts are important. But once a decision is reached, there comes a moment when we can drop back into the present. Yet instead, we drift off into something else. I know when I'm going to get to work. I'll be on time. What email do I have to respond to first? I know what I'm going to eat for dinner. What am I going to do after dinner? Am I going to watch a show or read a book? It's human nature to process all of these thoughts from the future. Maybe hold on to things from the past. Yet this present, this sacred moment, happens when we return to where we were always meant to live in the first place. I was listening to a talk by Krishna Das, and he said that it's a miracle that we ever return. That there's so much that we could get lost in. So many things we can hold on to from the past. So many things we can think about from the future. It really is quite infinite. It's a miracle we ever return to the present. Yet this practice of being present is a practice of time and time again returning. Maybe only for seconds. Maybe sometimes for minutes. But the more we return, the more we shorten the gap between moments of presence. Perhaps we're present, and then a week goes past and we find another moment of presence. And then another 6 days and then presence. And then 5 days and then presence. And slowly as the gap shortens, we find these pockets of presence more frequently. And as they come together, what we create is the experience, the ability to simply be. Yogis, it is in this time, in this posture, that we encourage you to be. Be here in stillness. Be here in silence. Be here exactly as you are. For that will always be more than enough. It has been our honor to guide you here today. Namaste.